He got rejected by the most popular girl at school, and yet somehow he ended up the king of prom. My brother Evan had been bullied since middle school for being autistic. Kids call him names when he misses a joke. They mimic his voice, whisper when he walks by. So when he told us that Lily, the most popular girl in school, had said yes to prom, it felt like everything was finally going right. Mom teared up. I gave him a fist bump. He said she liked his drawings and that she called him sweet. It sounded like something out of a movie, and I wanted to believe she was being genuine for weeks. That was all he talked about. What color tie matched her dress, what song she might like, how he wanted to open doors for her like a gentleman. A week before prom, I came home and saw him sitting at the kitchen table, still in his school clothes. His tie hung off the back of his chair. His phone was on the table, screen dark. Hey, I said, you okay? He didn't look up. His voice was flat. She's not going anymore. That was all he said. No story, no details, just those 4 words. Then he got up and went to his room, closing the door softly behind him. At dinner, he didn't speak. He pushed spaghetti around his plate and said he wasn't hungry. Later, I heard him in his room, playing one song on repeat, the same slow one he planned to dance to with her. Over the next few days, he barely spoke. He stopped humming in the mornings. He didn't wear his favorite hoodie. The tux stayed hanging in his closet like it was waiting for someone who'd never come. Mom told me not to worry. Maybe Lily's sick, she said, but her eyes looked worried. Then, one night, I found out the truth. Someone had posted screenshots of Evan's messages to Lily, the ones where he'd asked her to prom, all polite and awkward, saying she made art class fun. The caption said he actually thought she meant it. Underneath were laughing emojis and comments from half the school. It felt like my stomach dropped. I wanted to throw my phone. Mom begged me not to show him, said she'd talk to the school, but what could that fix? The whole school already knew. By Friday night, prom night, Evan was on the couch, flipping through TV channels without seeing them. Mom made dinner, but he didn't eat. The house felt heavy. Every few minutes, I'd hear a car horn from down the street, someone else leaving for prom. Evan's eyes flit toward the window each time, but he didn't say anything. Then headlights swept across our living room wall. Mom frowned. Who's that? It was Mrs. Kent, our neighbor, and one of the teachers at Evan's school, wearing a sparkly silver dress. Her son Ryan stood beside her in a suit, and behind them were a few kids from school holding pizza boxes and bags of snacks. Mom opened the door, confused. Mrs. Kent smiled. We heard Evan missed prom, she said, so we brought it here. Before we could react, Ryan and his friends started unloading their car. They had fairy lights, a little disco ball, and portable speakers. They strung lights across the backyard while music started to play. The air filled with laughter and the smell of pizza. Evan walked into the kitchen, eyes wide. What's going on? He asked. Ryan grinned. You're not missing prom, dude. You're hosting it. Evan froze, looking between all of them like he was afraid it was another prank. But one of the guys handed him a slice of pizza and said, Rule number 1, no sitting at prom. That broke him. Evan laughed, just a little, nervous at first, then real. He followed them outside. Soon everyone was dancing under the glowing lights, spinning and shouting the lyrics to pop songs. Ryan lifted him onto his shoulders while the others cheered. Mrs. Kent clapped and shouted, That's our prom king. Mom started crying beside me, whispering, They fixed it. They fixed him. They danced until almost midnight. Before leaving, Ryan's friends made a crown out of tin foil and declared Evan the prom king. He bowed dramatically. Before going upstairs that night, he turned to me. Do you think they actually had fun with me? Of course they did, I said. He smiled softly. Evan's night didn't go how he planned. It went better.